Right guys, welcome back to another video. Me, Kevin Dustin, we're back with Scottish football this week. So let's get underway. We'll start with the Easter Road game of Hibs versus Dundee United, and Dundee United walked it, wasn't even a game in the end basically. 3-0 at Easter Road, embarrassing for Hibs, finishing third last season and getting embarrassed by a side that's only been in the league a game for like 2 seasons is it now? Embarrassing, but what a season so far Dundee United are having, beating Rangers, breaking their invincible run, getting a draw at Celtic, beating Hibs. They have 3 great results this season so far as they win 3-0. Huge result. And speaking of 3-0, Livingston travelled to St Johnstone and won 3-0. Mental results. Some quite big scorelines in Scotland this current weekend of fixtures. We had Pittman score, Bailey scored and Anderson scored to make it 3-0 to the away team. And then probably the biggest game of the weekend, you definitely have to say it, Rangers Hearts, the winners of last season's league and then the current unbeaten side Hearts, and they stayed unbeaten and it wasn't looking that way. We were getting late into the game, Rangers still winning, Morel's missing a big chance, and then it's a corner, it's delivered by Gary Mackay-Stevens, it's Craig Halkett, and it's 1-1 at Ibrox. That was huge. Another couple of points dropped, but they're still top of the league, Rangers, and Hearts stay unbeaten. Massive. Then Ross County ended up being kinda close scoreline, but there was a point in the game where St Mirren were 3-1 up, we finished 3-2. Huge result. Not a bit for Ross County, it's quite an annoying result because they're the games where you want to pick up your points when you're in that relegation battle. Well, St Mirren pick up 3 points and hope to build that mid-table position. Then Celtic get their second away win of the season as they beat Motherwell 2-0. Jota gets a nice goal after getting played in behind by Roderick, and Turnbull scores an utter screamer. Huge. And there was this handball incident, and Motherwell fans were trying to say, oh, Bolly handballs it, Van Veen handballs it. It's clear as day, they're just trying to blame it on Bolly. If I remember, I'll put it in, but I probably won't, knowing me, because I'm going to try and rush this out in the same day as it's recorded. So if it's there, you'll see it on screen now. If not, basically, the ball comes in, Van Veen handballs it, but they try and pretend it's like Bolly, but the ref does the right thing, just does play on anyways. And then Aberdeen, the other team in the gameplay that you'll be seeing, it's just not going right for them over there. Stephen Glass, what's happening over there? It doesn't look like he's the man. It looks like it might be another thing of when you ask for your manager to go out, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. We've seen what happened with Arsenal when they wanted Wenger out. Then it ends so well, so many ups and downs and not getting Europe now. And now Aberdeen are losing to Dundee as Lee Griffiths and Luke McGowan scored. And Ramirez got them a little pity goal to get 2-1 at Dens Park. Which then, after the SPFL results in the top flight, Rangers and Hearts are at the top, with Rangers 1 point clear, Dundee United 3rd, Celtic 4th, Hibs and Motherwell in 5th and 6th, St Mirren 7th, St Johnstone 8th, Aberdeen 9th, Livingston 10th, Dundee in the relegation playoff bit, and Ross County rock bottom 3 points clear of next place. Let's get into some predictions then. Aberdeen host Hibs. 2 sides coming off a bad result each, but I see Hibs winning 2-1. Celtic versus St Johnstone, Celtic Park. I'm going to go with 2-1 Celtic. Dundee United, Motherwell, I'm going to go 2-1 Dundee United. Hearts Dundee, 1-0 Hearts. Ross County Livingston, 1-1. And St Mirren host Rangers. They've not been that bad when I think of the cup run. I'm going to go for another draw with Rangers, I think. I don't remember the result. No, they got 1 with a Heart. Oh, shit, do they drop? I'm going to say they're going to drop points again. It's going to be 2-2. It's going to be 2-2 or 2-1 Rangers. Either of those, but I'll go with 2-2. Just more car I want it to be that. Then we'll move on to European predictions. Celtic on the Tuesday for the Europa League at 3:30. Bit of an interesting one that I'm going to, but time's not the best. But you know, we'll see. Hopefully Celtic get a win. I'm going to predict 2-0 Celtic. And then Rangers host Brøndby at Ibrox on Thursday at 8 o'clock. I'm going to guess Rangers will win 3-1. And now let's look at, you know, the career mode team that comes out on a Friday. Well, I at least try to get out on a Friday weekly. Edinburgh City took on top of the table Celtic Hearts, who came in with the money in League 2. Similar to what Queen's Park did, gave in the money, splashed the cash, and are doing very well with it. The Celtic Hearts won 3-2 at Ainsley Park. Unlucky Edinburgh City. They went 1-0 up, conceded 3 goals, and then got a late pity goal, which leaves them 5th in the table. They have Bo'ness in the cup next. I'm going to back Edinburgh City to beat Bo'ness United. We'll go with 3-1 for that. And then speaking of big results in Scotland, I was referring to Partick Thistle 6. Hamilton 1 at Hamilton. That was mental, literally. Zach Rudden scored after 7 minutes. Graham scored after 50 odds. Zach Rudden scored again after 58 minutes. Scott Tiffany, if I remember, I'll put the video in of Scott Tiffany's announcement. And now he's scored in the 61st minute. 72. Conor Murray scored. Graham got another in the 74th. And David Moyle got a pity goal in the 89th minute. And now the rest of the championship results. It was Ayr 2-1. Queen of the South getting the one in that game. Ayr picking up a big 3 points. Dunfermline picking up a 1 point against Kilmarnock. They're currently bottom of the table, and that's huge, getting a point against such a decent side. You know, Kilmarnock aren't that bad, you know. They're tied second currently, just big points dropped as Inverness keep themselves top of the league. Inverness winning 2-0 at home against Greenock Morton this weekend, and Raith Rovers beating Arbroath 2-1. And then we might as well talk about League 1, not much to talk on them from my notes, but Queen's Park are still top of the league, Cove Rangers second, Airdrie third, Montrose fourth, Falkirk fifth. You know, they should be doing better, Falkirk. They should at least be a championship club. Dumbarton, should I say, in 6th, Peterhead 7th, Alloa, Athletic in 8th, Clyde 9th, and East 5 are bottom of League 1. And that's the end of this week's episode. Maybe not the longest, but yeah. Oh wait, one more thing. I forgot to speak about the GOAT himself. I spoke about him slightly, and you know, the Van Veen situation. But Balling goalie got another game for Celtic, and he actually played superb against Motherwell. I know it's only Motherwell, you might say, but he played superb, so props to him. Hopefully, if he can keep it up, he will, you know, he can be forgiven for what he did last season, because anything is better than Greg Taylor and Monty. So that's the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.